leaving an inheritance, right? Leaving an inheritance. You see, many of you guys who are listening to me, and maybe some of the people that you know, can resonate to what I'm about to share with you, which is the power of leaving an inheritance or receiving one. You see, most of you guys, it's not that you are lazy, it's not that you are not able, to make good financial decisions. It's just that, it's difficult to compete with a person who has been left an inheritance. You didn't hear what I said. Let me repeat it again. It's just not easy, okay? It's challenging, right? To compete financially with a person who has been left an inheritance. You see, an inheritance is a powerful stepping stone for the next generation. That is what it is. It's a powerful stepping stone for the next generation. When you receive a gift, let's say on your wedding, maybe you were gifted a car or a house or a farm or a business, a company. The blessing is not in the gift. It is in the time you would have been given, right? So that you can now be able to make quantum leaps in life and leave those again to the next generation. So imagine you just come, let's say you finish off school, and then someone on their graduation day, their father gives them a business, a house, a vehicle, and 5 million US dollars in their account. Imagine the other students who graduated on that day. They still have to go out and get this and their car, and they have to have debts and loans and this and that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I want you to see this opportunity differently. Maybe if you're a recipient, right, of inheritance, congratulations. But if not, and you know that if only my parents had left me an inheritance, it could have been taking me far, right? I want you to look at this opportunity not only for you, but I want you to think generationally. I want you to see things differently. And I want you to understand that as you step into salarium life, your financial freedom starts here. You can quickly, and you will, even throughout this presentation, realize that where you are going to be a part of a growing community and an opportunity that is designed to help people worldwide build income and take charge of their financial future using digital tools and systems. The struggle is real. People are working much more harder, but they're failing further behind. Inflation quietly erodes purchasing power, and people are trading hours for static salary. People are burnt out from juggling outdated systems. Some people just don't know what to do because when you look at the left, right, center, there's always a lot of things that screaming, especially nowadays with all this advertisement, all these billboards, you just don't know what to do. And nothing is as paralyzing as opportunities coming your way and you don't have the money to be able to engage them, right? The old safety nets feel thinner than ever. They feel thinner than ever. Government pensions, gone are those days where a person would be able to retire and you would retire comfortably. But what you are going to be seeing and realizing very quickly is that people who retire thinking that they're just going to have their home and then they're going to relax and they're going. What's happening? You see them, now beginning to look for another job, something else to do, something else to sell. Why? Because they all of a sudden realize that what I got is not enough. The government pension that I got was not enough for me to be able to have the lifestyle that I am looking for. So the future there is uncertain. Traditional banks, right? We all know they're there. But I normally say, and I'll say it again today, it seems as if nowadays the banks, they're waiting for you to miss your car payment, right? Not to be able to meet your bond obligations. And they'll come repossess your car, take that property. And of course, they benefit every time they do that. And if you try to just put the little that you can to save with them, inflation erodes those savings. For those who are in corporate jobs, when you look at it, yes, you can be making some money today, you can be flying around, you can be doing all that stuff. But you see, when you look at where the future is going and where we are already in right now, if you've been following the news, right? You've been online or just listening and checking, what's happening around, you're going to realize that a lot of people are losing their jobs. Why is it happening? Because of AI. So there's no longer guarantee. There's no security in most of these corporate jobs now because if a founder, if a team of corporate giants can come together, install AI, it makes everything work, and they're safe on paying out people, guess who's going to lose? The people are going to lose, and the softwares and all these algorithms are going to be running their businesses. They make the money and they literally get all the profits, right? So I want you to be able to understand that in the midst of all of those things, in as much as you can see that, there's a whole lot of things that can happen. I can lose my job. I can do this. I can put my money in the bank, but I might not get what I'm looking for out of it. One financial hit can start a chain reaction. And this is one of the most powerful slides in this presentation. Why? Because when you lose a loved one, when an accident happens, God forbid, when you lose a loved one, when a breadwinner, loses their job or they lose their life, you know, life just drastically changes. And of course, for all the fathers who are here, I just want to say, happy Father's Day. Of course, it was yesterday, but I just wanted to say, sometimes as fathers, you really carry a lot on your shoulders. And if you're a father today, I just wanted to say, happy Father's Day. And I just want to acknowledge you to say you've been doing amazing and you can do obviously much more better. But I just want to say to every father who's listening to me, whose heart is to leave generational wealth and leave a legacy, I just want to say, you know what? You are in the right place and we honor the sacrifices and all the input that fathers put into their families to make sure they put food on the table. And I pray that you live long because we need to see more fathers standing up and doing great things for their families and taking care of their wives and children, So for that, I just want to say happy Father's Day once again. You know, when financial hits come, unexpected expenses arise, credit cards debts, high interest rates, and before you know it, financial dependency. You are just there, you're tied, you don't know what to do, because those who used to provide for you, those who used to be, a source of protection and covering and security, they're no longer there. And all of a sudden, things begin to spiral. And before you know it, people can literally lose their lives and there's stress, there's a whole lot of things. People sometimes become suicidal. Why? Because one moment everything that you wanted was coming, and now all of a sudden, in less than a month, things have gone so bad. But you see, you need to quickly wake up. You need to begin to see things differently. And you need to understand that this is the time to shift, and the shift is here. And this is what this presentation is all about. We are here to say to you, it's time to move from dependency to a system. When a dependent, it means that you're vulnerable, you're fragile, you're reliant on a single source of income. And if anything happens to that, that one hit is what we're talking about, that it can cause a chain reaction that will cause so much damage in your life and to your family. Jump onto a system that's well structured, that's resilient, that's automated, a system that works for you 24/7. And that right there, as you step into it, is Salarium Life. When you come to Salarium Life, we've got Salarium products which are powered by DH Media. These are powerful tools to build, grow, and automate your business all in one place. You are here, you've got a dream, you've got a desire. You're a business owner, you're a coach, you are a leader, you are an architect, right? Maybe you are even a dietitian, maybe you are a dentist, right? These tools, they work for each and every kind of business, right? Whether you want to sell baseball bats, you can still be able to make money here. Whether you want to sell vehicles, right? Automobiles, you can make money here. Maybe you just want to be a consultant. These tools, right, in Salarium Life, right, will be able to make sure that you earn each and every time you implement and deploy them. What we have here is a funnel builder. The funnel builder helps you to turn strangers into customers. Why? Because without a tool, you will not be able to really, funnel the people in and know who is looking for what you have to offer and get paid for it. So the funnel builder is so great. And what I love about all our products, they are AI powered. That means you don't necessarily need to have experience to use them. You can just be able just to speak to the AI, dictate what you want, and then boom, it's going to be created for you. So get the funnel builder and you will be able to turn your strangers into customers. The website builder is also very, very powerful. Why I love it is because you can be able to establish your online presence in minutes, right? And remember, AI powered, so you can come in there. I'm a coach, and this is what I coach, this is what I teach, and I want a website that has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things on it, and boom, it generates it for you. Once it's done, you come in there, you just tweak, add your logo, change a little bit, change the wording, and get your domain connected, you're in business. So you can literally build your website, right? In a day, you are done. Everything is done. You hook it up to your email and your SMS marketing. Yeah, because now you've got a funnel, you've got a website builder, but now you need to communicate with the people. So how do you do it? You've got email, you've got SMS marketing, right? You automate every follow-up, right? When a person comes to your site, when a person comes via your funnel, you make sure that they receive emails, they receive their SMSs. That's how you are going to follow up on the people and make sure that you never lose a sale. But guess what? You can actually automate all of these workflows, right? Now you just let the system work for you. So this is basically what is going to happen. So all of these that you're seeing here, you can just put it together in the system, automate it, and it will be taking a person from step 1 to step 2 to step 3, and then boom, you are getting paid. Many of the people, they don't struggle because, they actually don't know what they're doing. Many of the times it's an admin issue, right? So that's what the booking calendars helps you to do. You can fill your schedule effortlessly. You know who you're speaking to at what time. You can block, the times that you need for yourself, and you know who's who, and you attend those meetings, you get those sales, and boom, you're getting paid. If you're a person who loves to communicate and who loves to build a loyal tribe, well, we've got communities. This is where you can be able to get like-minded people together in one place. And I'm telling you, great things can happen when people of the same mind come together. This is what communities does. The people come in there, it's a private community where the people come in there and you share whatever it is that you want to, maybe a coach, uh, maybe you are a trainer, maybe you're just a dentist, right? Or you are a person, a businessman who wants to give back to your community and want to teach them, especially maybe the youth, on how to start businesses, how to buy or how to grow businesses. You can just come in there in the back office, redeem with credits, and then boom, your community is in there. And guys, let me tell you something. Communities is one of those things that's just so easy, right, to set up and get going. So make sure that you take advantage of that. Blogs, grow your audience for free. Write, document, right? Share your journey. Some of you love food. You can write, blog about your food. Some of you love to travel. Some of you, you are at home, but you're mothers, right? You're literally, helping position the next destiny, right? The next generation, right? In the right place where it needs to be. So you're not just mothers, you're not just women at home. You are literally, those who are shaping the next generation. And what you can do is you can literally be able to blog it, to document it, to write. The social planner is also very powerful. You can plan a month of content very fast. You know, maybe you know you need to be on TikTok, you need to be on YouTube, you need to be on Facebook, you need to be in all of these platforms, but you're like, I don't have the time. Don't worry, you just take that time, put everything right on the planner, and it begins to post automatically for you. The affiliate manager helps you to turn customers into a sales team. I love this, especially if you're an author, you've got a coaching program. When people come in, you can let them know, hey, you know what? When you help me, right, to sell my book, I give you 20% of each and every sale. That's how you can turn your customers into a sales team. Memberships is where you get paid for what you know. So some of you, you have got brilliant minds. You've got something that's creative, got something that's so powerful, right? Just make sure that this right here moves you, right, into the next phase of life. Why? Because nothing is as powerful as being able to get paid for what you know how to. Opportunities and pipelines are very powerful. Why? Because now you can never lose a deal. Because sometimes, you're in a hurry. This person calls you, you don't remember. This person, said, I'll call me at 4. And then before you know it, you're picking up the kid. And so opportunities in the pipeline helps you to never lose a deal. Why? Because it tracks, traces, and reports back to you at which stage your client or your customer is, right? And once the sale is done, you already know that, okay, this is done and who's next. It shows you who's who and who needs to upgrade, who needs to go to the next level. That right there is very powerful. And because you are in business, reputation is very key. So the reputation manager helps you to protect and grow, right? But not only you yourself, but people get to come and see your reviews. So if you're a good, grass cutter, maybe you come in and you clean the yards, you clean out garages, maybe you paint cars, maybe you are into detailing, you've got a lot of things that you do. Maybe you actually help people to move. When people come to your site, they can be able to see your reviews, and the more reviews you have, the more money you make. So I just wanted to let you know that these are our products. This is what we offer a Salarium Life. When you come in, you actually get all of these tools in your back office, and all of these are redeemable with credits. So look at this. There are also other softwares, right, and products like this which are outside there. Some go for $99 a month, $297, some for $169, some 99, some 49, some, 89, some $47. If you're using all of these per month combined, this is if you're running a well, something that's well put together, and you need to have all these softwares. You can use almost 1,612 per month. But with Salarium Life, you can begin to access, right, our products at 50 credits. That right there is power, So what are you doing? You're literally saving with Salarium Life, right? That's what you're doing, right? You're saving with credits, and those credits never expire. You use your credits on any tool inside of the tool suite. All these tools and more are available in one place. That means you don't need to open an account over there and go over there, try to remember all those passwords and all of that stuff. Which email did you use for this? And, putting your credit cards everywhere. You just come in Salarium Life, and you can be able to earn with us. And remember, these tools are not only for you. You can also offer these services, right, for other people. So you can make websites for other people, right? You can create communities for other people, and you get paid, So do you see that right there? If you're a person who say, I don't want to be, just using them for myself, can I be able to make money doing the same for others? Of course. That's why you are in this place, and we want to see you winning. So to come into our ecosystem, right, all you need to do is to purchase a package. You can get a package all the way from the 10, 25, 50, 100, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 4,000, right? That's how you get access to our tools. You get access also to a Powerful, powerful structure. And this right here is where you see the geniusness of our CEO and founder, Dr. Steve Sugrum. So I'll come back to this, but let me show you what happens when you come in and you become an affiliate partner with Salarium Life. Let me show you. Boom. This is the 2x2 matrix, and this is how it works. This right here is a simple, repeatable structure. It has 6 positions to fill per cycle, and you get unlimited cycles. So what that means is, once you have 6 people in this structure, right, you're automatically re-entered. That's what it means. So every time you've got 6 people, right, you fill these positions, right, you are getting paid as that is happening. But every time you get 6 people, you're automatically re-entered. So it's almost like it's a brand new, right, structure. And more people come in and you're getting paid over and over and over and over again. Guys, I'm telling you, this is so powerful. And it was so generous of Dr. Steve to make sure that he sets this way, right? So this is the structure that he has chosen to pay out affiliate commissions to the people that come into Salarium. And you know what's so powerful about this? You don't need to do life alone. Teamwork accelerates the process. So let me show you how this works. You come in today on the miles package, right? So that's you on top right there. As you can see, this is you. And then you introduce Salarium to someone else, and that person comes in and they buy the package, right? The $10 package. When they come in at the miles package, they come in on level 1. And automatically, when they get into this pay center, the way that Dr. Steve has just put this together is so amazing, right? What happens is your commissions, they are automatically processed and paid out to your Bitcoin wallet instantly. That means you don't have to wait to request for a withdrawal. You don't need to wait for the end of the month. You don't even have to wait for all 6, spots to be filled. No. Each and every moment when the first person comes here, you are getting paid $2.50. When your second person comes here, you're getting paid $2.50. You come on level 2. When another person comes here, it's $5, $5, $5, $5. And because now you've got 6 people, right, in your pay structure, guess what? You will also get $2.50, which is your cycle bonus, with a total end $27.50. And guess what? You're automatically re-entered again into this pay structure. Ladies and gentlemen, this is powerful and this is amazing. And let me show you something. Most people, they're like, okay, what is just happening over here? On level 1, as you can see, we are paying 25%. On level 2, we are paying 50%. And then the cycle bonus is the remaining, what? 25%. So that means in Salarium Life, you are actually getting, 100% back into the business, right? And so if this is how generous Dr. Steve is, then how does the company make money? The 10% in, the 10% out. Do you see it? This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is so lucrative. It is so powerful. But let me continue showing you the money. The Optio package, $25. When you get your first person, right, on your left, on your right, you're getting paid on level 1, $6.25, $6.25. Level 2 is $12.50, $12.50, $12.50, $12.50, with a cycle bonus of $6.25, with a total end $68.75. The Tesseracias package, $50. When someone purchases this package under you, using your affiliate link, on level 1, you're getting paid $12.50, $12.50. Level 2 is $25, $25, $25, $25 across the board, and with your cycle bonus of $12.50, with a total end $137.50. The Centurion package, $100. On level 1, you get paid $25, $25. On level 2, you're getting paid $50, $50, $50, $50 with a cycle bonus of $25 with a total earned $275. The Tribunus package, $500. Level 1 pays out $125, $125. Level 2 is at 250, 250, 250, 250 US dollars with a cycle bonus of 125 with a total earned 1,375. Enter the Legatus package 1000. Level 1 pays out 250, 250. Level 2, 500, 500, 500, 500. You get a cycle bonus of 250 when you get your 6 people in the system, and you get a total and 2,750. The Praetor package, $2 with a cycle bonus of $500 with a total and 5,500. The Imperator package, $4,000. Level 1 pays out 1,000, 1,000. Level 2 pays out 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. You get a cycle bonus of 1,000 with a total and $11,000. Ladies and gentlemen, this is so powerful, and I'm telling you, there is no reason why you actually don't have to participate in this. And one thing I love about this is, you see, Salarium Life was programmed in a way that everyone can win, right? Everyone can win. And I want to show you, maybe you're here, you're saying, you know what, I feel like I'm the small guy. I feel like I might not be able to have access, right, to the Tribunus. I don't have a $500. I don't have 1,000. I don't have 4,000. I don't have it today. But watch the geniusness in the system, right? We've got these 8 levels, which are here. But look, you can start today, right? You can start today just with the miles package. The miles package is $10, right? And when you get your 6 people into the miles package, guess what? You're getting paid $27.50. What do? Don't go to KFC. Don't go to McDonald's, right? No Chick-fil-A, right? What do? You go, you upgrade to the next package because it's just $25. Can you see that? Now you're earning, right, a total of $27.50 every time here when there are 6 people coming in on over and over and over. You are earning here, you are earning and earning. So this becomes your first stream of income. Now you've unlocked your second stream of income, which is the Optio package. Now, when there's 6 people here, guess what? You're getting paid every time there's 6 people over here, $68.75. What do? If what you have in your hand is not enough to feed your family, what is it? It's a seed. So what do? You don't eat it, right? You put it in the ground. What am I talking about? You upgrade. Yes. Yes. Yes, you upgrade. Now you unlock the 50. So here, right, when anyone comes on the miles, right, because that's what they can afford, you get paid every time they come in. When someone comes in on the 25, you're getting paid. Now you're getting paid on the 3rd, right, which is the Tesseracus package, and you're getting every time the 6 people $137.50. What do? Of course, right? You took it out of my mouth. You upgrade, right? Now you have unlocked the $100 right package, the Centurion. And every time the 6 people here, you're getting paid 275. What do when you get the 275? You put it together with the 137, the 68, the 27, and all the other commissions that are coming in there, and you upgrade to the 500. When you get the 500 opened, you are earning on all these 4, right? Plus the Tribunus package. When you get 6 people in there, what happens? You're getting paid. How much? 1,375. Can you see what's happening here? We're helping you to be able to start on the small package, but with community. Can you see what's happening? Right? You're growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. Now, when you get your 6 people here, You've got the 1,375. You take the 1,000, you upgrade to the Legatus. You get six people again. You get paid 2,750. You upgrade again. You get what the Predator package because it's just 2,000. You get six people in there. Boom. You are winning 5,500. You keep the 1,500. You upgrade to the Imperator package 4,000. And when you get six people here, you're getting paid 11,000. Imagine when you cycle once from the miles package to the Imperator package, your total commissions on all these eight matrix cycles, right, is $21,133.75. Can you imagine how powerful that is? So instead of you coming in and just thinking about eating and eating and eating and eating, try as much as you can to make sure that you don't stay stuck like Chuck in the miles package. And I just want to challenge all of you guys who are here to say it's time to come out of the miles. It's time to go to the Optio. And if you've been in the Optio, for a while now, come on, it's time now to come to the Tesseresius. We need to continue. Always go up and always challenge your people to go up. Why? Because the higher you go, the more you earn. The more you earn, the more you can do. And the more you can do, let me tell you something. You're going to discover that, you know what, that financial freedom that you're looking for, it begins to be something that you're like, okay, now you can make more informed decisions. Now you can take care of the kids, you can take care of the bills, you can take care of whatsoever you want to do. And most importantly, you can now be able to pursue your dreams and to do what you want to do, while at least you are helping your team as well to grow and become what you are doing. And for those who are leaders on this call, I just want to let you know that, remember, what you do is what your people do. And I just want to challenge you and say, you know what? There's good news that's ahead, that's coming. But let me tell you something. Our official launch is just around the corner, and it's time for you to step into the role of leadership. Take your people, each and every one of them, take them from the miles to the Imperator. But you see, I said there are eight packages. It's true, but let me tell you something that happens when you hit Imperator. It's not only the last package, there's another package that is in the system, right? When you go in your back office, you're not going to be able to see it because it only opens up when you get to the Imperator package. What's that? It is called the Caesar package. The Caesar package is a $10,000 package. It pays out a whooping 27,500 US dollars. Ladies and gentlemen, that's fire. That is fire. And I just want to let you know that once you are earning on all those packages plus the Caesar, come on, the world becomes much more, you begin to see opportunities, you begin to see possibilities, you begin to, move, majestically. Why? Because you now know that, you know what, you're standing on solid grounds, and you keep on moving and you keep on moving. And remember, all these matrices, they are independent, so you are earning and earning and earning on each and every one of them, and the other does not stop you from earning, and the other does not stop you from earning. They are not conditional. They earn, and boom, that's what will be happening for you. But now, for those who are here and you're saying, I love this presentation, I want to bring in my people, I just want to give you one more thing before we spin the wheel. And this is the thing. Listen, when you're going to join Salarium Life today, right? You're going to get your affiliate link, right? You come, you get your affiliate link, right? Let's say you started at the miles package. You got in there today. You go back to the person who introduced you to this business. You sign up, and then you are activated in your miles package. You're going to share your link. When you share your link, I want you to be aware of this one very crucial, important thing. When you share your affiliate link, a person is going to come to this presentation. They're going to come, they're going to be like, wow, thank you so much for bringing me into this business. I love it. I want to do whatever I can to grow this business. They will come in starting maybe at the miles with you. That's okay because you are in the miles. But if that person is a heavy hitter, they say, you know what, I want the miles, the Optio, the Tesseresius, the Centurion, and the Tribunus. I want all of these all at once. You will be like, wow, at least I've got someone in my team. But if you are not, remember, I said they are all independent. If you are not in the Optio, all the way up to the Tribunus package, what's going to happen is you are only, right? You are only going to get paid, right? In the miles package, right? In the miles package, that's what you're going to get, right? In the miles package, that's the only thing you're going to be able to get commissions on. Why? Because you are not in the Optio, the Tesarasius, the Centurion, and the Tribunus package. So what then happens is that these commissions, they jump, you lose them, they jump and go to your sponsor. And if your sponsor is only in the Optio but not in the Tesarasius, guess what? They get paid on the Optio, but it skips them. It jumps to the goes to the next person who's got the Tesarasius. And if all the 5 people on top of you don't have the Tesarasius, it skips them and goes to the next person, right? Who's got the Tesseratius. And then it can skip all of the people who are not there. It can skip literally 20 people. So this is very important for teams because if all of you guys are just sitting on the miles and the Optio and someone is coming and you get 20 people, right, are signing up and all of them are coming in the Tribunus, your entire team is losing out. Why? It's because it's always going up and going up and going up. It will only pay out someone who is in that matrix. So I want to encourage you to say, you know what? Don't stay on the miles. There's nothing wrong with it. But remember, if you know that you're bringing in heavy hitters, make sure that you secure all of these packages. Some of the teams are doing that. They're just coming in. They're like, you know what? In the first three, we've got a 50, a 25, and a 10. That's what I'm coming in at. That's our strategy. They're doing that. Boom. That works for them, right? Other people are saying from the 500 all the way to the 10. Some are coming in and we've got people are just coming in. They're like, you know what? I'm a veteran. I've been in this industry for a very long time. I love what I'm seeing. Boom. I want to unlock all of them. And you know why they're unlocking all of them? Is because they know that our payouts are instant and our payout system is on the blockchain. So that means the company cannot change it. No one can change it. No one can steal your commissions. Why? Because it's all on the blockchain. And let me tell you something, that right there is power. So what do you have today? You've got two futures, and the choice is yours. You've got the path of pressure, and where there's pressure, you are dependent on a single income. You're vulnerable to inflation and unexpected hits. You'll always be trading time for a static return. But you see, you can choose the path of possibility, which has a structured and automated system that's resilient, decentralized digital wealth. You can also leverage a community to build an empire. Your next step starts now. Join the Legion, claim your arsenal, build your empire. It's time to choose your package. It's time for you to enter the system and stop staying stuck. This is how you enter Salarium life.